Hello everybody, it is I, Lightning Bliss, and once again I am back with another Speed Paint story time. Fortunately, this is not a good fan, bad fan, this is more of an entitled fan story. And it did recently happen a few days ago, and because it's still fresh in my mind because of the sheer audacity this entitled fan behaved in front of me online, I couldn't help but share this with you guys, so as hope to bring awareness that this is not how you behave with anybody, whether you admire them or not, or if you look up to people, or they're your friends or family. You do not talk to people like this. And, well, I am delaying the inevitable, so I'm just gonna get started. Before I do, though, I am going to be finishing up this D&D sketch with Ivan and Amber. Ivan is looking a little frustrated, as you can see, and Amber is also seems to be having some internal struggling, as it were, but at least they are together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this art piece. I will be keeping names out of this story just for privacy reasons and for respect, because even though this person was incredibly rude to me, I do not wish ill will upon them, but I do hope that if they're listening to this, that they realize their mistakes and just don't do it again in the future. Unfortunately, though, I do have them blocked and I do not wish to socialize with them anymore, but I do hope this is considered a lesson. It certainly was for me in regards to how I can avoid these situations in the future, basically just to block and not talk to people like this anymore. Anyway, I would say about a few weeks back, I was in a Discord server. I'm not going to say which one because, again, privacy reasons. And out of the blue, a random person on Discord decided to privately message me. Now, I have to make it very, very clear here. I do not give out my personal Discord identification. I do not wish to be privately messaged on that media system because I like my privacy. Now, just because I'm in a Discord server with other people does not mean I give consent to be messaged by complete and total strangers on Discord. It's just better that if people want to talk to me one-on-one on Discord, they need to ask my permission first in the server. And if I say no, please respect that. You know, it's just a lot of common sense and courtesy, and hopefully, I hope people understand that. I just like to have my privacy. Anyways, that being said, this person, complete and total stranger, did not know who they were, messaged me on Discord repeatedly. I did not respond to the first time, instead just clicked off the chat room and didn't respond. Probably my first mistake in that department was I should have blocked them at the second time they did this. However, I thought blocking was a little too much and decided to confront them as to why they thought it was a good idea to message me. You know, just because I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt, maybe they could explain why, and then I could explain to them, hey, just don't do it again, please don't privately message me, it makes me uncomfortable, you know, stuff like that. I was trying to be nice and give them the benefit of the doubt. They repeatedly asked, hi, Lightning Bliss, I'm a big fan of yours, and I asked, who are you? I didn't give you permission to message me on my Discord. Could you please not do this anymore, please? And more or less, they said they subscribed to my channel, and that's really all the information they gave me. And I said, I appreciate you being a fan and whatnot, but I don't give out my Discord information or my Skype information or even my Steam information publicly. So could you please not PM me one-on-one because it makes me uncomfortable? Their response immediately after was that they said that, well, I see that you are in so-and-so server, so that means I can message you. My response to that was, no, that is not the right response you should have given me. More or less, you should have just apologized and said, I won't do it again. Instead, you're kind of disrespecting my privacy. On that point, I realized they weren't going to respect my privacy, and I decided to block them. That was the end of that. Not a big deal. Moving on, right? Wrong. This person then proceeds to go on the Discord public channel and publicly call me out, calling me rude and really cruel and mean to my fans and not giving them a chance, stuff like that. Just flat out embarrassing me in a public setting, to which the mods took note of this, pulled me to the side and asked, hey, is everything okay? What's going on? And I said, this individual attempted to contact me on my Discord privately. I asked them not to do this. They didn't take it the right way, and I blocked them, and now they're proceeding to try and embarrass me in a public Discord, and I apologize for this happening. I also provided proof of our conversation to the mod just to verify that I wasn't messing around, wasn't making stuff up. The mod thanked me for my honesty and communicated with the individual and told them, hey, in the future, don't privately message people without their permission. Just ask them on the server first before you boldly go and do that, because some people get shy and they prefer their privacy. That shouldn't have been a big deal, but apparently it was to this person, because they said whatever, she could do whatever the heck she wants, to hell with her. Fast forward to a couple days ago, the individual I blocked on Discord decided to contact me on my public media board, my Facebook page. Now, I do have a Lightning Bliss page. It is advertised on my YouTube channel, so if you guys are ever interested in looking at that, you can find it there on my channel. But yes, the individual proceeded to message me on my Facebook page in the attempt to make an apology, but I had a gut feeling they didn't understand what they were apologizing for. Consider the following. Not only did they not respect my privacy, but then when I asked them to stop, they proceeded to ignore it, and then when I blocked them, they publicly tried to humiliate me and call me out. So, realizing all this, I decided to remind them what they should be apologizing for and broke down what they did. They made me uncomfortable, they tried to embarrass me, they made me have to explain a few things to the mods. That wasn't fun. And overall, do you understand what you're apologizing for? I asked them again. Their next response really took me aback, shocked me beyond belief, and I'll explain why in a minute. But their response was, "Look, I have autism, alright?" I was dumbfounded. Now, I understand that autism or Asperger's is a form of personality disorder or a handicap, and it just means that some people don't communicate the same way or misinterpreted communication amongst our society. It happens. It could be extremely difficult, or it could be high functioning where people have it but carry on with their daily lives. I have a lot of friends who have autism or Asperger's, and the one thing they all told me when it comes to this disability is that no matter how they may act or behave, they are to be treated no differently than any other person. In other words, if they mess up, make bad decisions, or hurt me in any way, I am to call them out and not treat them any differently. It's a sign of respect, really, because they aren't to be treated differently. After taking all of this in, I was really taken aback by this guy claiming to have autism as an excuse for his bad behavior. I found it downright insulting to my friends and to the people of the autistic community who want to be seen as equals, not people with disabilities or disadvantages, because they're not. They have regular lives just like any of us. Of course, there are some who have higher issues with autism, but for those who don't and try to function in normal society, using their handicap as an excuse is insulting and embarrassing for them. So after realizing all this, I told this person flat out, please do not use your autism as an excuse for bad behavior. I do not accept this as an apology. The person immediately replies back with, I know, but I'm serious. I really do have autism. I don't care. I replied back to them firmly. You don't use your autism as an excuse for poor behavior. You know what you did, and you know that this is not an apology. Now, unless you're going to make a real apology, I'm going to block you. Basically what I said in a nutshell. And to which they immediately replied back with, do whatever the hell you want. I don't care. And I'm like, okay, you clearly don't. Please leave me alone. Have a lovely day. And that was the end of that. Now, again, I do have plenty of friends who have autism and Asperger's, and again, I am told by all of them to never treat them differently and to call them out whatever they mess up, because using their disability or handicap as an excuse for poor behavior is not tolerated. They don't want to be treated differently, they want to be treated like everybody else, with rights and equal treatment. So to say that, oh, I have autism, that means I could treat you badly, is not a good excuse, and unfortunately this person really did treat me poorly. First they disrespected my privacy, then proceeded to call me out in the public media, then tried to use their autism as an excuse for doing so. I'm sorry, but this is just horrible. This is not okay. It's really, really hurtful when I told this to my friends and they were all disgusted by it. They said I did the right thing in how I handled it, and even though I do have social anxiety and I do debate whether or not I handled the situation right, they all said I did. It is a wonder that people will go out of their way to use their handicaps as an excuse for treating other people badly, but I think this had to be officially the first time someone actually did this towards me. As a incentive for entitlement. Just because you are a fan or a subscriber of mine, it doesn't mean I give you all my attention in the world. It doesn't mean that you can message me privately. I have limits, I have privacy, and I have needs. I'm a regular human being, guys, believe it or not, and I am a very shy person. I like to have my privacy, and when I'm on public Discord chat rooms, like servers and whatnot, yeah, it's okay to message me there. But it makes me really uncomfortable and a little nervous when strangers try to message me privately online. Now, I have medias up in place, so if people do want to message me one-on-one, they can. You can do this on Facebook, you can do this on my YouTube channel, and you can do this on Twitter. But the one medias I do not allow one-on-one settings are my Steam profile, my Skype, and my Discord. It's just that simple. Anyways, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this story. I, for one, hope I don't have to have another repeat like these again, because quite frankly, I still find it offensive that anybody would go out of their way to do that. So yeah, I hope this was educational in some way, or it certainly was for me, and I do hope it doesn't repeat again. And if you guys like my videos so far or enjoy my artwork, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, be sure to hit that like button and that little bell notification so you can get more updates on my next videos. Until then, guys, I am Lightning Bliss. Keep an eye out for those rainbows. They will make you smile.